unfinished and bold. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. I take the ride. Coffee steam, a morning rush. City horns, the engines crush. Fields that stretch, a painter's brush. Silent nights, a starry hush. Waves crash, the ocean sings. Freedom rides on eagle wings. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride, not perfect, no. We've got our scarred eagle wings, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
Right.
Hey, all right. Hey, Bobby, what's going on? I already got all the normal channels up there. I did pay X, but that's pretty good, big go. And yes, I pay for my X blue check mark. I pay $40 a month for that.
Oh wow,
And
that's
that's crazy. That's crazy, yeah. But I don't get kicked off every time I say something mean, you know.
oh
You know, like
yeah,
$40. You know, like $40. It gives me a little bit more freedom to say my peace of
yeah,
mind. I try to be respectful as I can anyway on some of that stuff. But I
yeah.
got a question from my girlfriend over here. Let's see if we can get an answer. All right.
Okay, let's go.
All right. I'll do the first question. I mean, you do your questions, and you can put up if there's any text you can share on the screen from your source or whatever.
Yeah,
That's fine. If you just want to do the audio portion of it and let it answer on the audio side, that's fine. Whatever
yeah,
you want to do. But
yeah.
right now, I'm going to use my girlfriend who's on my desk here, and we'll see if she can answer my question.
All
All
right.
right. So let's see if she'll answer the question, what we suspect. All right. Here's my girlfriend right here. You already know her name, right? All right. So Alexa, what is the most popular candy for Halloween treats?
Reese's peanut butter cups are America's top-selling Halloween candy of 2025, followed by peanut M&Ms, classic M&Ms, Kit Kat, and Snickers. Would you like to learn about the history of Reese's peanut butter cups?
No.
Understood.
All right.
So Reese's peanut butter. I don't know if you're that Reese's peanut butter cup.
Uh, oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
are friend of me from the UK is here.
Oh, that's increased volume 50%. Okay. I don't know why it's not coming through. Did you
Yeah,
hear it all right?
it was very audible, but yeah, but Andy's here.
Andy, what's going on?
All right. So, Halloween, a popular cultural holiday celebrated tonight, has originated from an ancient Celtic festival and later it got incorporated to Christian traditions, evolving from a day for festive activities like trick or treating, costumes, and jack o' lanterns. It was from the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain that was celebrated about 2 millenniums ago that is now Ireland, the UK, and northern France. It marked the end of harvest and the start of winter. It is often linked with death. It was the Celtics believed the border between the living and dead became permeable on October 31st, allowing the spirits to return to Earth. Bonfires were lit and costumes, often made from animal hair and heads and skins, were worn to ward off evil spirits. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III moved a Catholic feast to November 1st, designated as All Saints' Day or All Hallows' Day to honor saints and martyrs. The night before it became All Hallows' Eve, eventually known as Halloween. So it did mention in today's world, we go with trick or treating, costume parties, jack o' lanterns, decorating, and probably visiting haunted mansions. How many would love that? And yes, you are still gonna get your mail. You still can have your kids at school. So you pretty much be able to do whatever you want because it's not because usually that's a pagan holiday. I think Amanda said that before.
You know, and then there was something about someone had posted on X. This might be kind of political, but I don't mean to be political. I'm just telling you what someone said. Okay, so
Okay.
forgive me if you consider it political. I don't mean it for that to be, but sometimes you have to share these stories just to know.
Hmm.
So, I mean, some of what the person said might be true. I don't know. But they said that somehow the jack-o'-lantern was a thing of what they did to black, to the slaves then, to black people, you know, way back when. All right. And I didn't know there was any so-called, it was, I don't know if it was called slavery back in the 1300s or 1200s or whatever, whatever that was. Um, but anyway, they said that the white man would decapitate somebody and then use their skull for a lantern, put candles inside the skull and make it light up. And that's what some of the black people are trying to claim. I don't know if that's a fact or if it's just some made up story that somebody had. You know, it's a pretty nasty story, though. And if I can say that word here, decapitate. Or the, where the jack-o'-lantern guy comes along with the horse and he doesn't have his head, somebody else has his head in the sack, and Butterfinger
Yeah.
commercial has that. So on the World Series, though, that's a little lighter note. On the World Series story, like I assumed, Yamamoto, Japanese pitcher, not Otani. Otani is going to be hitting, but Yamamoto is also Japanese, and he was one of the first Dodger pitchers to pitch a full game the other day. Uh, and the Dodgers won that game. So they're hoping that they can return that same thing tonight. Why they started with this guy, Yamamoto. And he's
Yeah.
an amazing young pitcher. And
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. I'd like to see Dodgers win and take it to Game 7. I mean, if the Toronto Blue Jays win today, nobody gets any extra money. If they go Game 7, everybody gets extra money. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I you I used to follow somebody who has great contacts with bookkeeping, and he
Yeah.
died in 2020. So, but
And the Blue Jays start with a guy named Gosman, or what they call who they call Gauzy. Gosman, Gausman, Gosman.
okay.
He's one of their star pitchers. But yeah, go ahead with what you thought was.
Yeah, before I say that, you might have to check with your Starlink connection. But
Well done.
we're
Good so
trying to
far.
keep it more focused on Halloween, not baseball.
Well, this is a World Series game, Bobby. Come on
Oh,
now.
I know. I just hope the Blue Jays kick the Dodgers' ass.
I can understand that. I don't like the Dodgers either. I am American League, and that would be Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I get it.
So,
But anyway,
when you talked about jack o' lanterns. It's a quintessential symbol of Halloween. It originated from an Irish myth and evolved into the modern practice of carving pumpkins. It referred to the legend of Stingy Jack, a deceitful and manipulative blacksmith. So, according to the tale, Jack tricked the devil multiple times, preventing the devil from claiming his soul after his death.
oh,
However, when Jack passed away, God refused him entry into heaven due to his sinful life. But the devil also refused him to HE double hockey sticks, giving him only a burning coal to light his way into the darkness. He placed the
yeah,
coal inside of Carnell Turner and was cursed to wander the earth forever as a lost soul with his lantern. It became known as a Jack o' lantern or Jack o' lantern. So in Ireland and Scotland, people began carving scare faces, turtle turnips, or potatoes and placed them near windows and doors to frighten away Stingy Jack and other evil spirits. When the Irish immigrants came in the U.S. 19th century, they brought the tradition with them. They discovered that pumpkins, which is native to Americans so much longer and easier to carve, made far superior jack o' lanterns than turnips. So it became so it quickly shifted to using pumpkins, which became a central element of Halloween traditions. It is a symbol of festive and creativity. The original purpose was to ward off spirits. The modern practice is largely for fun and decoration. So,
hmm,
so,
okay, interesting.
so yeah. So we went from someone that died and got sent to whatever's between heaven and 18 double hockey sticks, from turnips to pumpkins. So very good transition to the modern practice.
I don't know why I got dust in here. Got it in my throat and can't breathe.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hey, so on a side note, I'm getting my washer and dryer combo tomorrow, and I'll be getting it hooked up on Monday though. So
Well, that's good. Let
and
me
that
check
hookup.
on. Yeah, let me check on something. See if my uncle locked down the door. And I probably probably in 15 minutes going to take the dogs out.
Okay.
Yeah, he locked it down. Yeah, we should be good to go for about 15 more minutes.
We haven't been out for an hour yet, Bob. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, but
Well, I see if Charles was around.
I don't see Charles yet. But I think it's just Andy for now.
Yeah, but did you send Charles a message?
No, I didn't. Let me. I can do that.
Well, I mean, it's early enough. They can join in here before everybody starts knocking on the door. I know it's hard on this so-called holiday, but it is still early enough. That's why I like going early, right?
You.
Check
So
with Maria, check with Kevin. I know it's gonna be kind of hard to get people in here tonight. Anyway,
probably
yeah,
so because I think everybody is really doing something. really doing. really doing something Halloweeny tonight,
you
if
know,
not already.
on the plumbing and connecting the washer portion to the water line, it cost I can't remember what it was costing, but the main expense of it was a discharge hose going through the wall and out the flower bed. And I guess the pipe doesn't cost that much. What costs is the um, labor involved. And then for the water supply coming down from the water line, you gotta cut the one existing line and cut a section out and add a T to make it come down to the washer, and you put a valve box in there and you connect that to the washer. I only need one temperature going in because the washer has its um, built-in water heater inside the unit, so I don't have to worry about that. So
You need
that'd be good,
several
huh?
air filters.
Yeah, I need something, huh? The desert is kind of dusty. Get
Yeah.
out there, you can't breathe hardly at all. So, but I do
Yeah.
like it.
You
I
should
think
find them more
overall,
easily at Walmart if you have a Walmart in Benson.
the what?
You should be able to find them more easy if you don't like the dimensions and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right.
And they're usually found at Walmart or any
Yeah,
hardware store.
yeah.
I think getting everything with at Walmart instead of everywhere else.
We have Ace and we have Walmart, and so Best Buy is a little far away, but that's mostly for other things.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, I was told that the dog food is cheaper at Tractor Supply than at Walmart. I'm not sure
The
that's true.
what? The what?
The dog food is cheaper at Tractor Supply
Oh
than
yeah,
at Walmart. So we have a Tractor Supply, we have an Ace Hardware, we got a Harbor Freight, and then yeah, we got Walmart.
bad back spasms. I don't know, Andy.
Oh no, why am I wearing a knee brace on my left leg? That's a common problem for me to have spasms.
Yeah, for my size of a house, Andy, I need a lot of air filters. Or I need some kind of an exhaust fan, like what my sister had in her house at one point. One of her old houses, she had a central exhaust fan that you turn on. It sounded like a jet engine. When you turn that thing on, but I tell you, it cleaned out the pet smell and all the dander smell from the animals, and dander, or whatever you call it. So you got the same problem, Bob. You got some dust, whatever you're.
Yeah.
I eat my omelet. I get it pennies, and sometimes the ketchup makes my throat burn a little bit when I
And where
use
it
that.
matters for us is gonna be like close to the like lower 50s, upper 40s tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yamamoto already given them hell with 2 strikes.
Oh wow.
His name is Yoshinobu and Yamamoto. There's last name. What the heck? What kind of name is that? Yoshinobu? What? His first name is harder than his last name.
Oh yeah, the HEPA filters. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be better.
Yeah, there's the portable ones you can plug in, and it's not an air conditioner, so you don't need to have a drain tube. It's just an air filter. I think you got those at Walmart, and at Ace Hardware too. Yeah, I think that's where it's in. It's at Ace. Oh, he's
Yeah.
hurting.
Ooh. Well.
Oh, that he hit the ball and it fouled on the ground and came back and hit him in the wrist.
Oh
Man,
wow, yeah, that's busted. That's busted.
he wasn't hit by the pitch, but it fouled off the ground and he's hurting.
Oh wow.
But he's having a hard time hitting now because he can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
He hasn't been playing the last couple of games. He was injured. Something.
Sports.
Yeah, I think he might still have some other issues, but he got a hit. Well, not quite. Almost got a hit there. They didn't let him have it. Yeah, yeah, the HEPA filters. I know what you're talking about. I'll have to get one of those, at least one for right here. I was saying Andy before we started it, unless I said it after we started, then we're saying it twice. uh, but I had ordered a dual seat recliner, what they call love seat. Not really that I have anyone here. The guy missed that bouncing ground ball, went right past him.
Yeah.
And anyway, it's $900 later. I'll have it next Friday.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. It has a center console or one of those storage places. I have cup holders. And that's just in case, I have any guests over here and they want a nice place to sit. I'll have my side, they'll have their side, and it will be good.
That's
So,
how sometimes even home plate umpires has to have to wear that protective gear all the time.
yeah, the ball coming back. The pitcher's pitching the ball at 100 miles an hour a lot of times. And if it bounces off the bat and it just goes straight back, it's still going pretty fast.
Yeah.
Imagine before they made that rule that he had to wear that padding, imagine how many times he got hurt.
Yeah. Even catchers had to wear protective gear. And that's why you see batsmen, they wear like a protected helmet.
Yep, there you go. Double play, inning done. First inning is in the books.
Wow. What's the score?
Only had tied at 0. Only had one mistake for the infielder guy. Missed the bouncing ball coming to him. Got past him.
Oh, wow.
So I saw on the news and for Arizona woman here, she was in a shark attack and lost her foot. I can't remember what foot they said, but she lost one of her feet in a shark attack 2 years ago, and now She's going to be running in a 5K marathon with no foot, with one foot, I guess. So that's pretty good, huh?
Yeah. So, yeah. So it doesn't matter if you're a coach, a player, or an official, you're definitely going to get hurt when
Yeah.
you're
Oh yeah.
inside the action.
Yeah. One of worst things about a pitcher is the batter can hit a line drive right back to your face, and there's been several face and head injuries due to that, and a couple of career-ending ones that I remember. And that's why I wouldn't want to be a pitcher, I don't think. Not much, I can't throw very fast or hard anyway. I can, like, if I'm in the outfield and I have to throw it in, the infield, I can do that, but nothing with
Yeah,
accuracy. Trying to get on the strike zone, that's crazy. And some of the bad calls that the umpires, the home umpire has called well out of the strike zone. They're calling it a strike. Come on now.
yeah. Hey, did you know what when you go, let's say, like to any event, including like let's say if there's a WWE event, they usually will tell you not to throw stuff at the participants.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to do that back in the day until they made that rule when because you can actually hurt the participant or the official or anybody that's supposed to be like managing what's going on.
Recently, Bobby, in the NBA game, they were
Yeah.
throwing a certain item out onto the court. It was pretty funny. It was an item we don't want to talk about. Let's just say Andy would talk about it, but no, we don't want to talk about it. But
Yeah.
no, it made the news and all the social media platforms and all that, and it was just kind of disrespectful and rude. Like, what the hell are you doing that for?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was about
I
exactly.
mean,
I remember the incident. I know that,
I mean,
and it was just disrespectful.
yeah, it
It
is
was
because
either basketball or it was football. I can't remember which one it was now.
yeah,
Uh,
I think like every once in a while you might get beach balls thrown in the field, and that's just about it. And they had to clear they had to clear the outfield as a result.
I
Like
remember
sometimes,
a story about an ice skating story where a woman came from uh, not winning at all, kind of like the bottom of the level or whatever. I can't remember if she was blind. I think she was blind actually. And she won her challenge on the ice skating championship or whatever. And then they threw roses out onto the ice rink, and of course she couldn't see them.
oh,
You
figure
know what that?
skating, figure
You know
skating.
what that happened? Yeah, she ended up crashing and having trouble. I can't remember what show that was. I remember watching it though. I felt bad for her because she was blind. I think she was blind, Bobby. That was her handicap. She could hear just fine. She knew the dimensions of the ring, the ice rink, rather. But she wasn't expecting the roses to be thrown out in front of her. But she won. And it should have been some kind of rule they made. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think people today at the end of the performance they'll still throw roses,
Yeah.
which is all right. Remember the '90s where you were able to like, if let's say if the Red Wings scored, they throw octopuses.
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's like, and they had to have like the cleanup crew to clean up the ice, clean up the octopuses. It was crazy.
What would they do for a wrestling match, Bobby, when they win? They would throw beer cans and all kinds of stuff in there,
Yeah, maybe a hot dog and something like that.
right? Like your big Friday night
Oh my
wrestling
god.
matches, or Monday
Well,
night
one
brawl.
of my local events before we had to stop them because of COVID, almost
Yeah.
the end of the match, someone had to throw a Coke bottle in the ring. I thought it was funny.
Oh.
And that was the last event that we had before we had to stop it due to COVID.
Speaking of that, yeah, I don't know if we still say that word on here or not, but speaking of that, I was eating my omelet at Denny's, and there's this woman. She had to stop. It's really windy today. Earlier, had about a 8 to 10 mile an hour wind blowing, and woman had to stop in the middle of the parking lot, get her mask out of her purse and put on her mouth so she could be protected for whatever reason. I never thought the mask really did any good anyway, as far as it did more damage for somebody like me with the water retention. It would cause more issues with having a water buildup in my lungs because of that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
right back, Ron.
All right.
Eddie, if you're still there, keep him busy.
All right. Yeah, Andy. Hey, Genghis, what's going on, Genghis?
What
All
up,
right.
Genghis? I'm gonna be right back.
So, as you're going out, tell this one story. If I can remember it. What was I gonna say now? Um, oh yeah. I'm watching a news story today. They have put some limitations on the bathrooms at the transit stations in Tucson, and I guess in Phoenix. Anyway, they decided, well, the bathrooms will be closed at midnight to 6 a.m. or whatever, midnight to 4 or midnight to 6. I can't remember which time they'd open up again, but no longer to be open all night. All right. And so then this woman in a wheelchair and a powered, jazzy chair or whatever, she's overweight, she's older. She's talking about the crime with the bathrooms being open. She's on oxygen now. Get this. She's on oxygen. And she's sitting there with a cigarette that she's smoking. And it's like, wait, you're on oxygen and you're smoking a cigarette. Now that makes a lot of sense there. I didn't understand that at all. Uh, she could have put her cigarette out for the minute that she was talking to the guy on the news show, and then lit up afterwards. Boy, people are crazy. All right, no funny calls here, Mr. Home Umpire. No funny calls on this guy. You did that the first day, a couple of games ago. All right, anyone in chat? We covered, according to history, what is the best choice of candy, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cup comes up to be number one. Of course, it could be a number of different choices depending on persons or people's choice. Um, Obviously, if you have a peanut allergy, you wouldn't be eating peanut butter cup at all. I hope not, anyway. If you're allergic to whatever, uh, any kind of nut or whatever, you wouldn't want to be eating anything like almond joy or something like that, or Snickers or whatever. Just things you wouldn't want to eat if you were allergic to them. But Tootsie Rolls, yeah, those are good. Andy, I should have dressed up like him, huh? I don't have to. I already got the face for it. Yeah, mine. I would like Reese's peanut butter cup, and when I was younger, I used to eat Snickers, Butterfinger, of course. Of course, now without teeth, it's a little bit hard to eat those, so I like to eat Three Musketeers because it's kind of like, easy to eat, melts in your mouth. You don't got to worry about chewing much. Tootsie Rolls are good though. You got to be sure I don't swallow the whole thing. It's sometimes a little hard to let it dissolve, melt in the mouth. Um, I used to like uh, uh, Tootsie Pops, and the different flavors you had. Uh, Now I can't eat the hard part of it at the end of it, so you got to break off the hard shell at the end because, well, but again, without teeth, I don't have that choice to do that. So maybe someday I'll get some new teeth. I was looking at the possible idea of having implanted posts. Like you got two on each upper and lower, or four posts total, um, front and back, and then you have a magnetic thing on the dentures, and they just click in with the magnetic thing, and then it doesn't. You don't have to worry about having any gum pain, basically, or anything like that. That's what happened with my old pair that I had. I had trouble with it not fitting correctly, and then I didn't wear them, and then now, since I haven't worn them, I just can't even get them on. Can't even fit them. But they wouldn't stay tight, and I didn't like using the stuff you use to make sure they stay in there. So I like the idea of the magnetic magnetic pulse teeth, because then they're gonna stay in there. And, yeah, so we'll see about that someday. Consider it. Yeah, I'd be able to eat a whole lot more and wouldn't have to worry about how my gums are feeling right now. Sometimes I'm eating something and it hurts my back left side, like a piece of bone is sticking through the gum. So, but for the most part, I don't have anything, no teeth pain. Yeah, Andy needs prayer. Andy, Billy, prayer will pray for you. Yep, it'll be my first winter here in Arizona, and the first winter I won't have. Well, shouldn't have too much snow. I have a little bit, they said, but it won't last like in Minnesota. Oh no. Well, Anthony, you can have Kramer on Seinfeld. He'll adjust your spine for you, and then, you gotta remember though, you gotta sleep on a board when he does that. I guess I wonder if I did this, if I can see it better. Yeah, that does seem better. Okay. Yeah, it can do that. Things can do a lot of things. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Now I can actually read that. All right. So I hope everyone's having a good night. Otherwise, be safe out there, that's for sure. Exoskeleton, what is that? And I haven't heard from Lorraine in a long time. Last I knew, she was gonna get some knee surgery. I remember robot legs. Oh, yep, I know what that. I know what that feels like. when I had my open wound from my leg splitting open and never heals, and I was having to scratch the open wound, which didn't help it any. It just made it worse. But when you're asleep, you don't know what you're doing. You're just gonna react to the feeling what you're feeling. You're gonna scratch it when it itches. You don't care if it's open wound or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Bobby's back.
Like I said, we all got health issues,
Yeah,
and they can develop at any time.
I got one of the biggest ones right now with the heart issues. I know that. And
Yeah,
there ain't
that's
really
more
no
important
cure.
than I think like both the leg and your heart is more important.
Yeah, there's no real cure for healing it. It's just a matter of managing it for a longer time period, you know.
Yeah, just try to
Uh,
mitigate it so you won't have those problems.
yeah, right. So I've been doing good. I've been taking my medication like normal. Speaking of which, it's okay. It's at 5:42 now, so if I didn't take my one medication at 6, but I'm gonna take my blood pressure before I take that one medication.
Yeah.
I've been checking my blood pressure regular, and it's been kind of wonky a little bit, but it's been regular, and then it's been a little bit high, but it's been high enough where I can take the blood pressure that lowers my blood pressure. I can take that medication.
That one. Oh yeah. And that's so skeleton. that that's something.
Yeah, robot legs. Andy, I just saw you can buy a robot to clean your house for $20,000. This is real.
Yeah, I
AI
heard. Yeah,
robot.
yeah, I heard about that. It was in the news, but I don't think we won't be able to do anything about that.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, if you need some help with a service person to help you and you can't really get anything from medical, that robot idea is a good idea.
Yeah, but 500
You
a month, I don't think. 20K and then 500 a month.
Oh,
Nope.
for the service? Holy cow, that's a lot of money. Who's getting rich off that? The ones who designed it?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but if I was going to get one of those, my uncle was going to kick my ass.
Yeah, the robot legs. I don't know what that means. Andy, can you share that with the link or something that we can see
I
the
think that's something that her medical doctor gave him.
yeah, I was just wondering what it is. I mean, is it like something that helps her walk without knee pain? Is it
Yeah.
like what do they call that? Bionic arm or bionic legs? But yet you still have your own leg, but it's like bionic legs that work on the outside to help support.
No, it would be. Oh, they strapped to her legs. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. I do have a FUT as a member of my church at my meeting house.
yeah.
Tilly Lucky, team with the most advanced bionic arms. You can take the hand off and
Put it
control it
on the screen.
wirelessly.
Put it up on the screen, Bobby. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, like a modern day that hand character from the Adams family.
Yeah, the $6 million man. Remember?
Oh, I mean, I never watched it, but every once in a while, someone would watch it.
Steve
Like every day.
Austin.
Yeah,
astronaut pilot Steve Austin. He was basically done. He had a plane crash and he was done. He
yeah,
wasn't going to do any more flying. Living would have been impossible. And then they gave him bionic arms and legs. They gave him a bionic arm, bionic legs, and a bionic eye, I believe. And the funny thing about that is that I was always trying to figure out they didn't really do anything for the spine. Why didn't they just give him a bionic spine to give him the strength to lift things? Because I mean, how is his body gonna handle all the weight that the arm can lift? You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, if you can rebuild a body from a wreckage, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, if I was in a praying mat that I can't eject, I'm probably a gun potato.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I have the right idea. I knew what I'm thinking of. It's a thing that she puts on her legs, and then she controls it with her mind or whatever, with her impulses,
yeah.
electrical impulse.
It's crazy how TV and movie technology changes. You know,
Yeah,
like when they made the original, they actually had
yeah,
probably might have somebody under the table, and
yeah.
they use that now with modern technology, he can go out of the box and just do a lot of stuff.
And you remember, yeah, if you remember watching the original Star Wars movie, the series that was in the theaters, I remember watching it when it was brand new in the theaters, and the technology they came up with for film then was called computer generated images or computer generated CGI or whatever you call it. I don't know what the I stands for, but
Yeah,
CG, computer generated. Okay, that was the beginning of AI, Bobby, sort of, if you know what I mean. All right.
I
So
think
from
I think that was a '90s thing, but let's confirm it.
well, the original one was in the
What?
late 70s.
Oh, nice. I just got me a new backpack.
Oh, nice.
That's a
All right.
surprise.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh. Let's just call it an early Christmas, okay?
Huh?
Yeah. So CGI. It
Well,
was like in the 50s to the modern day.
okay. Computer generated what? What does the I stand for?
Computer imagery, imagery.
Oh, okay. So I had it right. I had computer generated image. Okay, I had it right. I had the right idea anyway. And so that was, of course, now AI. It's all well automated, artificial intelligence. But yeah, once you set a code to it, it does all its own thing, right?
Yeah. I didn't
So
know that was a 50s thing. I thought it was first was a 90s thing, but then nope, it was a
well, they improved it. That yeah, they improved it. In the '90s was probably the forefront of the AI. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
That right there
yeah,
is the company Tim works for.
yeah.
It's uh they build navy boats,
Oh, okay.
and it's top security, man. When they go in shop and borrow,
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You heard that?
What now?
Yeah.
The company what?
At Baldwin, they actually have a shop where they build Navy ships.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
didn't know about that.
all right. See what Andy said. Andy said the a camera that's the size of a flea. That's pretty
Oh,
small.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So you was right. You was right. Yeah. So the yeah, and you
So
mentioned
now,
about
now,
Star Wars. You mentioned about
yeah,
Star
now,
Wars. You mentioned about Star Wars, and it says
yeah,
the film used an early 3D wireframe graphics for the Death Star attack briefing sequence.
yeah. And so now, the interesting thing about AI is now you can set it basically push the button and you got everything programmed and it creates things, whether it be music or video or whatever. And I have a couple of new instrumentals that I'm going to use for my sunrise video, Bobby, the last one. Okay. And I can use one music session that's a little bit over 3 minutes. The video is just over 5 minutes. Okay. But I won't have to use a whole video. I can cut it out and shorten it, use it, get it down to 3 minutes or whatever I need to do and to equal it to the song length, you know. But I think it'll work out just fine. And it's my own very own sunrise video, not AI, nothing. It's actually me taking a video of the sunrise. It's on a tripod. It's on a tripod. Actually, I don't give that handy, Bobby, where you can put that up.
Yeah.
That'd be easy to do. Bases are loaded. Dodgers got one run now, in the top of the third, and they're changing the pitcher. Pitcher is going bye-bye. He only
Yeah.
pitched 50 pitches.
If
Wow.
it, I think if it wasn't for Star Wars, like the original trilogy,
Yeah,
CGI.
that's what I'm saying. In the 70s, 76, 77, 78, or whatever it was, 79, 70, 76, 77, 79, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. I was young. I was in high school when that happened, crying out loud. But I remember we went to the theater
Hmm.
in San Francisco. My dad took us all to the theater to watch it. And it was a big, expensive treat. It was very, very expensive. I can't remember how much it was at the time, but it was the new sound was the surround sound and Dolby sound system, Bobby.
Hmm.
So at that time, that was like the top of the line for the audio. Okay. And it
Hmm.
was in a dome theater, so everything around you, and they had vibrations, the seats would vibrate and you should feel the sensation of the action in the film. And that's why it was so expensive.
I think
Oh
THX
yeah,
rings any bells?
yeah, yeah. Surround sound that was in the '70s. So the Dolby and tried to get that in cassette tapes and tape players and speakers, and yeah, pretty hard to do, but they did
Yeah,
it.
it's like I can
And
remember. Yeah, yeah, THX, Dolby Audio, and then there's one more like Digital Theater Surround or DTS.
yeah,
I
but
mean, like,
the dome thing would go all the way down to the eye level as far as the limitation, you like a horizon, and you see the
yeah,
whole scene, and when they fought, you feel the vibration on the seat, like you're getting hit or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, before it wasn't 3D when we were watching it then, but I mean, I guess they
yeah,
brought that out later, for different films.
yeah.
But
So,
now, of course, that's all AI. You can do that on AI. You don't have to have vibration seats or nothing.
yeah,
It's so darn good. You get in the film,
yeah. Do
and
you
you're
remember
almost like
how
in the.
the THX sound goes? It's like it goes like this, and then it like that,
Yeah,
like
yeah. Now, as I was going to say, Dodgers want to win this one to take the seven, and they're ahead now, 3-0.
oh damn. Oh, Amanda's gonna be pissed. Amanda's gonna be
Oh,
pissed.
yeah. Dodgers are hitting good today. They're trying, like I said, they're trying to get it to 7 because that's how everybody gets paid an extra
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Do you? All
When they
right.
get paid.
So we're about close to the hour mark. You want to go back to baseball? Go back to watching
Uh,
baseball?
well, how long do we got? We got another 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go 5 more minutes. Let's go to the hour, and we'll
Okay.
go to the baseball. All right, thanks for thinking about that. And I
Yeah.
haven't had anybody at the door that I know of. I got all my lights off, so they can't really tell if I'm here. Uh, I don't know if anyone does any trick or treating around here anyway. Mostly older people. There's some kids down the road, but
Now, now, when it comes to trick or treating, they usually go with the rich people houses, not the poor people
yeah,
around here.
right. Well, at least I know with my stove, Bobby. At least I know it'll turn off eventually. It just has to cool down. So apparently, there's some kind of sensor in the flat cooktop. The indoor stove top.
Yeah.
And it's electric, but doesn't have any. It's just a flat surface, and it gets hot where you got to put your pan or your pot, whatever.
Mhm.
And then, but if it gets, well, no matter how hot it gets, I guess it just takes time to cool off. To actually turn off that safety switch because there's the surface. Oh, King just put something up there. What did that say?
Yeah.
Put that up there. We could go to. Don't change it yet, Bobby. Hold on. We could go to the local shop, right, and get tea glasses and Halloween evening, a local broadcasting channel would play the Three Stooges spooks in 3D. That would be fun. That'd be fun if they did that now.
Yeah. That would
Who
be.
doesn't like the Three Stooges? Come on now.
I mean, if you don't like the Three Stooges, we got a problem.
You're mentally ill. And remember some of the stuff they talked about and did, it was all questionable, but yet people laughed at it like it was a joke, you know? And
Yeah.
And like when they'd be hitting each other back and forth, and that would be like, what? Why are you hitting each other like that? Right?
Yeah. Way before the modern internet.
Right. Yeah. And I like them. I like, of course, the old comedy shows, Cheers, and of course, I still watch Seinfeld. Some of the shows that came after the big series, like Frasier and things like that, are good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like watching them on YouTube once in a while. And makes you think sometimes, where do we go from there to here? And we're still doing stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, the Three Stooges is the choreography is just makes it so entertaining.
I mean, I like the one, like there was one where they were going into a haunted castle somewhere. I can't remember what it was exactly or what they're doing, but they're trying to find the answer to something. And one of the guys was going to stay outside. And they said, well, you can stay outside here and wait for the bad person or bad zombie to come and get you, whatever, you know.
All
And of
right,
course, the
we're
guy
already at
decided
that.
to go inside.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
let you finish, but we're already at the hour mark.
All right, yeah. I
But
do reading tonight, but tonight's all about having fun with stuff about Halloween and the history and things like this. We'll hold off on reading till next time. All
okay,
right.
yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, read what the Genghis had to say before we get on out of here.
Next step is going to be contact lenses or eyeglasses to replace our smartphones. Yeah, you're right. And then and the digital contact glasses or lenses, there are several prototypes being Yeah, recently. Well, remember the Google Glasses, right? Genius, remember that? Google Glasses? Yeah, you can connect the internet to, and of course they found some vision problems with that. But then the VR glasses or goggles, you can wear those. They-
Oh yeah, the
the-
Meta Quest, that's usually a
yeah,
bestseller.
but the bad thing about the VR glasses, I'm concerned about having epilepsy. I think, there's too much motion sickness or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So at
So,
least we did have Genghis and Andy.
yeah, and Andy, I hope you feel better over the weekend. Please go to the doctor or check him out Monday if you can, and hopefully they can help you with some medication that doesn't cost too much. Hopefully the medication doesn't cost an arm and a leg to make your back feel better. Huh. Uh,
Oh yeah. So without
all right, we're
all
done. Yep.
yep,
Thank
all
you.
those that goes within the factory rejects.
All right, all right, all right. All right. Everything's going to be all right. Uncle, I'm trying to throw a show.
And remember, we're on Mixler, Podbean, Facebook, YouTube, Trouble, X, Rumble, and Instagram. We encourage you
All right.
all to pause and scan that QR code right away, or be a ghost holding a cannoli.
Hey, how you doing?
Sorry, Bobby, I was forgetting to do that part. Oh boy. And anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. If you are in the United States, be safe, be aware, be actively protective of yourself, your family, and if you see anybody getting hurt, I wouldn't recommend getting in the middle of it, but call the police or whatever you got to do to help them out. I was going to Walmart. Was it Walmart that I talked to? Yeah, Walmart, I think it was. Might have been, yeah, Walmart, I think. And this woman, she had to be in her 80s. She was buying a brand new TV, Bobby, at 80 years old. And, well, she looked like she was in her 80s anyway. And it was like a 42-inch flat screen TV. And she had to work her carry it to the car. I'm guessing she had someone at home to put it up for her, set it up. But 80 years old, still buying a new TV. Wow, that's incredible.
Yep,
You need to think about that.
yep,
So, but yeah, so if you're out there, just pray for your safety, pray for other people's safety, be as cheerful as you can. When I was at Walmart the other day, a woman was restocking, setting the display thing up, what to do, the end caps or whatever, you know what I mean. She was changing the different things were going to be on sale. And I said to her, thank you for what you're doing. And thank you for your service here at the store. And she smiled and was happy about that. I was like, what? Did he actually say thank you? What? So we're not complaining. So try to bring a little cheer to the workers, because you know they're dealing with a lot, especially around the holiday season anyway.
Oh
But now
yeah.
with this added issue about the security issues and things and dangerous things that could be happening,
Yeah.
really pray for their safety. And if you see one and you're at Walmart in the next week or so and you're buying your groceries, tell the worker thank you, tell the cashier thank you, because they're putting in long hours and they don't get a break a lot of times. They get to
Oh yeah,
go
man.
until
That's right.
lunchtime. They might get a lunchtime and then they go on from there, but that's the only break you get unless they really have a bathroom break or something like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, just tell them. Just and this is for everyone who hears this later. If you see a cashier you love and you know and you respect them, tell them thank you. Say, hey,
Yeah.
thank you for what you're doing. Thank
Yeah.
you for helping me out.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
you'd be very surprised how much that brightens someone's day up. If you see a police officer, whether you're white police or not, just tell them thank you. If you
Yeah.
see an ICE agent, if you see a federal agent doing their job, don't go out of your way. But like if they're walking into Walmart, and
Yeah.
thank you, sir, for what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank a veteran. If you know a veteran, thank a veteran.
Yeah.
Everything, firemen, whatever, medical staff, EMS, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Thank them. Let
Yeah.
them know that they're appreciated. And that will go a long way for you. That will help. That will put some good points on your side of karma. Okay. So
Yeah.
whether you believe in karma or not, I think we all have to deal with that once in a while.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah. At
think
least.
if we
Yeah.
share good vibes and we give them a positive thank you, it really changes their day and it helps us out because it makes us feel good. Like somebody said, a smile changes your vibration. I think HA talked about this. Actually, I learned too much
Yeah.
from her. But she
Right.
talked about when you smile, give a smile out to somebody, the vibe or the energy goes out and it actually comes back to you. Whether they smile at you or not, it doesn't matter. You're sending out that energy and then it comes back to you and it resets up. You know what I mean? So try that,
Yeah.
and so again, say thank you to the postman or whoever you see working, you know what I mean.
All
So
right.
just try that this next week and tell me how it goes next Friday. And just let
Yeah.
me know if you have any messages throughout the week. Hey, I tried what you said and it felt really good. And now you had this happen and made something good happen or whatever because I did that. And you can go around hating everything and you're not going to get anywhere, you know.
Yeah. And one more
But
thing, in case somebody missed, I just got gifted this backpack tonight.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's like Christmas earlier.
Yeah. And
That's an early Christmas.
the company it came from, they work on Navy ships, so they work for the federal government.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to
Yeah.
get one of those backpacks. That'd hold a computer, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd
Cool.
hold a
All right.
laptop. All right, yeah. Thank you, Bobby, for being here. I know tonight's kind of weird. Thank you, everyone who gave us an handy and whoever sees us later. Have a great rest of your day, and again, be safe out there. Be positive and try to share some joy and positive thoughts to anyone you see. Whether you like them or not, it makes no difference. If
Right.
you share the
Right.
positivity, it'll come back to you, and you'll be better off for it. And I think it'll be a lot more positive for everybody. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
All
So
right. See you everyone next time. Thank you all for watching.
good night.